everyone, welcome to my channel, Delightful Creations. I'm Amber. Today I'm back to play with some junk. That's right, I'm doing January Junk Journal 2024, my own little challenge. I wanted to do this last year and it just didn't happen. So some of this stuff I've had for a long time, and a few of these items I have pulled from this year specifically, knowing I was going to do this challenge. So I'm going to use only junk, the only junk that you see here on my desk. I might have some other junk that I haven't pulled out yet from the spot where I was storing this. But in order to get ready for my treasure year, I want to clear out the junk that I've been saving to make this journal. So it's kind of like using my treasure junk, if you will. Another example of that is going to be, you'll see some things that I saved on purpose, like I said. But I'm giving myself 4 exceptions since it's 2024. Okay, I've chose 4 different things. So number 1 is I'm going to allow myself to use an ink and a dauber. So I've chosen ground espresso because I love my coffee. So I'm going to be able to use this ink that I just juiced up last night because it was pretty dry. And it's little dauber, so I'm going to get a new dauber for it because that one's pretty trashed. Maybe I should use that one because it is junk. I don't think I have another brown in here though. Oh yeah, there's one. That one's even worse. And that one's black. Okay, yeah. So anyways, a dauber. And then I'm going to allow myself to use only 4 book pages. And I've made it so that the magazine that I'm going to use doesn't count as a book, but an actual book page. And I was going to be sneaky and be like, okay, I got a page from a music book, a ledger book, a Reader's Digest book, and a gardening book. But I decided that was kind of cheating. So 4 pages from 1 book. Now, I am still kind of cheating a little bit, but I have this great big America's Painted Ladies book that I actually had for a long time, and I decided that doesn't really work for junk journaling, and I put this in my burn pile. So my husband would like burn it in the fireplace, and he got down to the bottom of that bucket last year and was like, hey, did you put this in? I was like, oh my gosh, I did. I can use that. Like literally threw that away because I ripped out some pages in here that I used to make pockets when I first learned how to make pockets. Anyways, we're going to choose 4 book pages right now at random. I'm just going to open it. Okay, there's one. Because I thought that would be fun just to not have anything like pre-planned, because these are big giant pages. It'll make either, you know, big nice journal pages for the actual journal, so they're not all just, you know, like literally junk. And they're kind of thicker, so that's pretty. And it will give me a choice of if I really want to go in here and cut out this guy here, or this clock, or this little stroller, but then I would wreck this side. So we've got to make some decisions on what we're going to do here. So I'm just going to close it, and we're going to open it. We're going to go with this side. I'm always going to choose from this side. I almost chose that one just because it's prettier, but I'm going to always choose from the right side. All right, so this is going to be our page number 2. This one says Oil City. Look at that beautiful purple. Love it. And then on this side, we got Philadelphia, which is kind of cool. All right, and we're going to close it and open it back up again. Let's go towards the back. Let's go right there. Ooh, look at that big, gorgeous house. And I would rather it not be a bunch of, you know, the same type of papers, but I want to be able to have something to play with. Whoops, really tore that one. And on the back side, it's got a porch with some kind of face there. I'm not excited about that, but I do kind of like the porch. But it would wreck this beautiful page here. All right, one more, and it looks like we're gonna go towards maybe the front. Let's go, what the heck? Let's go right, I'm feeling right here. Ooh, there's a nice little cabin. Christchurch. Oh, look, how cute. I love it. A castle in Spain. Oh my gosh, yes, please. Yes, please. And on the back side, some fun little house, like there's a she shed looking thing. How fun are those colors? Oh my gosh. Okay, so those are 4 book pages. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. I'm not using any more of this book. I'm going to find a spot to put it. Okay, so that is that. My 4 book pages. Here we are. And my ink. Here's my little paper, my little cheater thing. There we go. Book page. Okay, so I chose 1 sticker sheet or 1 rub-on. And the key to this is it has to be one that's already used. So I haven't decided which one I'm going to be using. So I have this sticker sheet, which has 3 that are gone. So almost this full sticker sheet. Got this from the dollar store probably a year or 2 ago. Or I'm going to choose the top page in this one, which is just words that are rub-ons. Because I want to use this up. I've been hoarding this. So again, it's kind of like treasure junk journal, but I haven't decided if I'm going to go with the words or the flowers because I want to see what I actually have to play with once we get to decorating. So I'm just going to set that off to the side. Last thing I'm going to cheat and use is a piece of scrap fabric. Now what that means for me is a piece that I cannot use in any type of way for a junk journal cover. So I've got this really interesting vintage pink with just a rose on it that I'm kind of, I have a bigger piece of this that I got, but really can't do much. I mean, I could make a tiny little journal out of that, but I mean, no, I'm not going to do that. So I've got that one, or I've got this purple one. And this one I have a bigger piece of as well that I could use for a journal cover, but not this piece. It's too small. And again, I'm going to decide this once I see what kind of colors we're working with in our journal. So one of these pieces will be my cheater scrap fabric. And I have tons and tons of cardboard. We use it every single day in my house. I've got some small shells, I've got breakfast shake, and we've got some graham crackers. These I'm going to just pick one to use for a junk journal cover. I may not use one of these. I have other options like on my floor, and it's like I have cereal boxes. Anyways, junk, right? So I'm going to use one of these for my cover probably. And then I more than likely will collage on top, but I might change my mind. But I do want to show you, hold on one sec. This box right here I saved from Christmas. This was a little gift that my son got, and I saved it because it's got that nice big piece of acetate there that I'm going to reuse. I'm probably not going to reuse any of the other things on this box because I don't really like glue. And yeah, so that's going to be the plan for that. Let me check, make sure we are still recording because it just shut off on me on my iPad. Yep, looks like we are. Okay, I'm going to keep going with this video. I'm just showing you the materials the next video will actually craft. So this is a flyer, of course, from Joann's. The only one I kept. I have an old notebook from one of my kids from school that I've tore out. I'm pretty sure almost all of their little pages. Look, actually, here's some writing. It looks like a phone number up there, so I'm not going to open that page. But this is, in fact, used journal, like, you know, just because it's like junk. I have a whole pile of magazines. So these are the ones I used last time. So my husband's old hunting regulations, and these are our free magazines that they send us that I stopped saving because I had so many of them. So these actually got thrown into the burn pile last year. And then I did pick this one up here from my library. This was free from my library. So this, I haven't put any rules on magazines because I know that I use some of these. Like I've already tore pages out and I've got pieces missing, and I didn't want to have to choose one specific magazine because I mean I've got so many. I just want to use them up and get rid of them. I don't want them around anymore. The ones like this anyway. So if I don't actually tear into one, I'll probably keep it. Anyway, so we got magazines, and I got this whole box of stuff over here, and this is all the strings from one of those chindi rugs, a rag rug. So I saved, this is the whole thing, like right here. This is how they're made. This is what's holding all of those beautiful fabrics together. So I don't know how I'm going to use this, but I was kind of wanting to use just this more turquoise string on this side, and it does have these fun little tassels already hanging off of it, so I thought that was kind of cool. Don't know if I'll use it, but I saved it, okay? I have these cutoffs from some fabric. Here, I've got 3 of them. The white strip off the fabric, and then this one is a little bit longer and thicker. I've got, this is a ribbon from a kitchen basket that my sister-in-law gave me that I didn't use last year. This is a ribbon off my lotion that she actually gave me from 2 years ago. Okay, I've got an onion bag here that I thought, since I can't use any stenciling, I thought this would be really fun, interesting to use for stenciling because it's kind of, you can stretch it and make it more, actually almost looks like Christmas ornaments. Just some netting, I didn't know, but I thought we could use it for stenciling. Of course, I've got a couple of Office Depot tickets and old stamps. This is just some of it. So this is a huge pile of stamps. I've got an empty inker, not inker. I said that because I was going to ink it and try to do a circle stamp. I don't know if that's going to work. We're going to find out together. But this is a thread thingy. And then I've got here, I've got some old keys. So these are old keys that don't go to our locks anymore. And I actually spray painted them this summer. I have one turquoise and one purple. How fun is that? Thought that would be kind of cute for like the tassel. This is a broken keychain that my kid brought home with a little prize hanging on the end of it. And the same thing with this one as well. This had like a little dog hanging off of it, this claw clip. And this, I don't know, probably something else he brought home. So I'm going to allow myself to use this. And of course I'm going to use my binding kit, string and all that. So I've got a bunch of stamps in here. Just your normal junk journal stuff. Here's a tag off of a gift bag from somebody. I have no idea. Here's my Hobby Lobby receipt. And this is kind of a junk journal treasure. This is a 1968 envelope that I've been saving and hoarding, and it's really junk. It's really bad, but I wanted to use it. Regular envelope, right? This is that fun page that was out of one of my journals I got, or one of my books I got this year. This is a literally a throwaway sheet. Hold on one second. Somebody is calling me. Sorry about that. So I'm back. So this is literally just a throwaway sheet. This is from my Precious Moments little collection. I thought that was a sweet little page. This is kind of a cheater sheet, I suppose, because I was using these for garage sale stickers, but I really can't use it in my printer to write on or to print out address labels. So I'm going to use these as like little stickers or labels or whatever. Probably not going to use these $5, $10 ones, but that's kind of another little thing. This is junk. I mean, it's not junk to me. It's gorgeous. I got my bird on here. I'm going to save this for my Christmas journal this year, but I'm going to use this 2024 calendar maybe, or maybe I won't, and I'll just have a nice white page in the background once I cut off this. Okay, so I just wanted to show you, like, they sent me this in the mail. I feel like I'm going 1,000 miles an hour. So these are literally all junk pages from my kids' school from last year. This year they stopped sending out these fun calendars for the lunch menu. They made it digital now, and they always change the colors, so I liked having the variety of colors in my journal. So that's kind of a bummer. But I've got some green, some purple, some pink, and some yellow, and of course a few white. This is a really thin page, and then white. But yeah, they've pretty much cut away with doing that. I've got a blue envelope. I've got my Smiths. I thought this was neat. This is what they send you your coupons in. I thought that was a fun little, fold down page, or maybe it can go in there this way, and then maybe cut the flap off because it's kind of sticky. Anyway, I don't know. I might not use every single piece of junk here. Whatever I don't use is going to get thrown into the actual burn pile and be gone. This is our library free map of where we live in Campbell County. And then I have this. I also got with my bird. I thought there was a beautiful tree here I would cut out and use. This is a St. Jude pad that I got in the mail. I mean, I know it's not really junk, but I just thought I'd show you I got it in the mail. So maybe I can use that. Okay, paint chips. I think that considers junk, so I grabbed one of every color that I had. So I've got those to play with. Here's a scrapbook strip. I don't usually keep these. I actually throw these away. But I kept this one just to show you an example of things you could play with. Here's a travel guide. So that's another fun little magazine. It's got some cool imagery and words, and look at that gorgeous food. Now, I did watch Pam at the Paper Outpost do an amazing junk journal out of literally junk. This I kept because it was a flyer, and it's kind of like a nice page size, and I thought I could cover it up, or I don't know. A string. This was from a kite, I think, or something. I'm not really sure, but there you go. Here's some more of that netting. This is actually potato bag. This is yellow in color, and it's a different shape than the other one. And then just cut off some stuff that I didn't use from last year. We've got your usual tags off of things. So here's a Peanuts tag from my son bought some peanut pants. Here's a vintage button tag. So I mean, that's kind of cheating, but this is a tag off of my shirt that I bought, Blessed Girl, and then of course our spare parts and a blank one. Yeah, I mean, just a massive amount of things. Now this is off of a photo album book, and since it says memo on there, I'm not going to use it because I feel like that's cheating, because I didn't really need that. But I mean, all these kinds of tags, all these kinds of paper. Here's a scrapbooking paper pad. This I saved. This is a manila thing that comes in there, and I thought that was kind of a neat little like fold out. I don't know. I was just having fun. Okay, we got Kleenex box with the window. Packaging, which I probably won't use. I saved it just to show you. I like having the fun like little tab things. Like this would make it like a nice little, or maybe I'm thinking maybe more junky stencil. I don't really know. Okay, I've got a used envelope here. It says Jackson. I thought I could use that. Yep, it just keeps going. So here is copy dyed paper that was a print page, so probably use that one. This is a bag, probably a donut bag, honestly. Okay, and then we got all our classic junk mail envelopes, and on and on and on. It's just a never-ending box here. And those mainly in my box is a lot of envelopes because I saved a lot of those. These are some tags that I made for my Dear Julie challenge that I'm not going to be using because that's cheating for me. I've got another boxy. I've got, this might actually be my journal cover, and it's pretty smashed, pretty bent now. But yeah, just another box in there. Oh, and this one's really cute. This here I got from the St. Jude's that actually came with that in there, and it has a little like thank you card. I know that's not really junk, but a lot of people would throw this away. They'd be like, eh. You know, but look at these sweet little owls. I think they're really cute. It's with envelopes, plus the envelope it came in. So yeah. Let's see, down here at the very bottom, I've got some tissue paper. So this is just white. This is one that came from my tablet. It is black. And then I've got, this is actually netting. This is from some flowers that my daughter gave me this year. I think they were birthday flowers, I believe. So I did save that. And then finally, the last thing I want to share with you, this video is going to be crazy. Right here is actually two more things. I bought a pack of white copy paper, you know, like printer paper, and there was a whole section of my white copy paper that is actually all gray. So I can't use this to print on it to send in for like business forms or anything. So this is junk. So I'm going to allow myself to use these gross gray pages. But they'll be a nice filler. Be a nice thing to like base our book off of. I'm not putting any restraints on myself of how many pages or if I have to use like everything here, but just trying to get it used up. I'm not saving any of my good junk anymore. It's going bye-bye. And then in here, I've got the strings that I saved from this year from sewing. So I've got some fun little sewing threads here. That'll be fun to do little clusters with. And I am not going to be using any sewing in this journal because I feel like that's kind of a cheat. It's not really junk. I'm just not going to do any sewing. Tea bags. We've got cupcake holders, which I might cut out some of these hearts or something. I don't really know. And I've got dryer sheets, my coffee filters from when I make coffee, and yeah, that pretty much sums all this up, guys. I'm so excited to begin this journal. I've got to clean my desk off from this junk to get down to the pages and start kind of putting it together. So thank you for stopping by. Hope this inspires you to go see what kind of junk you have to play with for, you know, making yourself a journal that maybe at the end won't be so junky. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you really soon. Bye-bye.